Welcome to the Manu Moments podcast presented by Manu Antiques and the Mark Blackburn Gallery here in Honolulu. It's hosted by me, your friendly manager. I am the wearer of many hats, the spinner of many plates, and my name is Shah. This is our inaugural audio podcast episode, but it also serves as the soundtrack for our video blog, our vlog on YouTube, which is somewhat hilariously sporadic, but it does focus mainly on our current gallery auction items, which is what we'll be discussing today. So thank you for tuning in to Manu Moments, and on with the show. Oh, something I also forgot to mention before. You will hear a lot of ambient noise and just kind of weird stuff in the background. And that is because we actually record this podcast at my desk in the Mark Blackburn Gallery. And this is in the middle of downtown Honolulu. So bear with us. It does get a little loud from time to time. It's amidst the foot traffic, vehicular traffic, and occasional people screaming as they walk down the sidewalk. It sounds weird, but it really does happen. So getting back to what we're discussing today. Actually, first, let me give you a brief overview of Manu Antiques and our weekly auctions. We list on eBay every Thursday at noon, Hawaii time. In fact, if ever I mention any sort of time on this show, just assume it's Hawaii time. So yes, Thursdays at noon, Hawaii time. And then our listings are always with no reserve. If you're not familiar with auctions and eBay and how all that goes, no reserve means that whatever the highest bid is when we end, that's actually the price you pay. So say you bid on the item and at the end of the auction it was like $20, that's all you're paying, plus shipping unless you're local, in which case you can pick it up from me at the gallery for no charge. Also, we start all of our auctions at $1, which means that we've seen some awesome items only sell for $1. And you know, that's just how auction life goes. Our current item up for bid now, it's the kind of rare that I've seen on TV, I've seen in photos, I've heard about. I've never seen one come through the gallery, and I surely have never seen one in person. Our current item up for bid is called a tapuanu, or ancestral mask, from the Mortlach Islands. This piece was collected by a GI in the Pacific Theater during World War II. He actually collected it specifically in 1943. In case you don't know where the Mortlach Islands are, this gets a little confusing, so let me explain. The Nomoi Islands, which are also known as the Mortlach Islands, is a group of 3 large atolls in the state of Chuuk in the Federated States of Micronesia. And they're located about 160 miles southeast of Chuuk. This Mortlachi's ancestral mask stands 11 3/4 inches tall. It's beautifully crafted from breadfruit wood. You'll see designs painted on it in white, and that's using lime powder from limestone. The black ink on it is actually from soot. These represented an ancestor. They were used as ornaments in ceremonial houses, sometimes in boathouses. The ceremonial house was the location of performances by members of a secret society in which the god of wind was appeased to protect the breadfruit crops from hurricanes and storms. If you don't know a lot about art and artifacts in Micronesia, you should know that masks are fairly rare. Traditionally, when you think of masks in Micronesia, if you do know about it, this is basically where they come from. Honestly, this is an amazing collector's item for anyone who's really into cultural masks, Micronesian artifacts, or really anyone who's into artifacts from the Pacific. This is definitely not something you run across on a regular basis. The bidding on this item ends Sunday, August 20th at 12 p.m., again, Hawaii time. You can go to our store, our eBay store, which is stores.ebay.com/Manu, MANU, antiques, plural. And you can actually see, like, you can filter it out and stuff, but you can see what we have available for bidding. Also, if you are into eBay stuff, go to our websites, manuantiques.com or markblackburngallery.com. Either one will bring you to our website. And you can scroll down towards the bottom of the page. There's a tiny section under our map and where the location info is. And you can sign up there for my eBay sneak peek VIP list. I actually run that one personally. It's normally for my regulars. We do have some people who are pretty avid about keeping tabs on what we do on eBay, and I personally appreciate it. It was created for regulars, but anybody is welcome to join the list. The only caveat there is don't tell Mark. Jokes. Mark knows I run all the fun stuff on the side, but just in case, let's not mention that to Mark, okay? Yeah, okay. But yeah, join the list. So yes, this has been our first audio podcast, and truth be told, I haven't really figured out our format or our schedule. I think it really depends on you guys and what you want to listen to, what you want to hear about. We've gotten suggestions about doing regular mini episodes about Pacific history because the gallery is predominantly Hawaiian and Polynesian art and artifacts. That's one option. But yeah, ultimately it depends on what you guys want to hear and your feedback to me about this podcast. So thanks again to everyone who's tuned in. I personally find this fun, which is why I have a whole radio life outside of my adult job. Again, this is Sha, your friendly manager here at Manu Antiques and Mark Blackburn Gallery. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or you'd like to share some recipes, go ahead and call or text me at 808-227-2931, or you can send me an email at sha@manuantiques.com. Mahalo, kung malmasulang, and thank you. And again, feel free to hit me up if there's ever anything we can do to help you out. Until next time.